Hey kids, here we are at the end of this project. You are now watching Guitar Quackery Live, the one and only live streaming guitar repair channel. And we're wrapping up this project. It's a Guild, D-50 Guild. Vintage, 1978. It's a one-owner guitar, and it's been through life. And we installed a new nut. Let me put this here. We installed a new nut. The rehearsal ended, I guess. Oh yeah, 9 p.m. We installed a new nut, and there are some cosmetic issues around the nut, so we need to do a little cosmetic touch-up. That's all. So we are. Did you see what I just saw? Hey. Yeah. Sorry, I lost my concentration. And I don't have an audience yet. So when the audience comes, I need to tell them to go back to 1 minute and 30 seconds or so. Yes, friends. So let me check out something. Friends, do you mind if I hang out outside a little bit? All right. So what are we going to do? We are going to mix up some dyes or pigments and dyes. Oh, we have a viewer. So we got some dyes here. Yeah, those are dyes. This is a pigment. Okay, it's not quite the same thing. What's the difference? A pigment is a powder that you cannot dissolve, and a dye you can dissolve, right? And these are some liquid dyes already mixed. So we kind of need to find a match that's acceptable. Oh, and we have shellac. Now I need to mix it. So I am just going to squirt some shellac into one of those little containers. Hold on a second. Let me grab one. Little container like this. I save little things like this. These are from this. Okay. So when you buy these products, yeah, you might want to save these. Yeah, I kind of always save them. I guess this would work as well. Bottle caps, right? I never thought of it, but that would work. Okay. Oh, look, I got another one here. You see? All right, so now we got two. And we have these mixing trays. All right. What else do we have? Yeah, I don't have the right alcohol. So we really need to use ethanol. But what I got is isopropyl. And that's really not what we should be mixing with shellac. But that's all I got now. I don't know where my ethanol is. Used up, I guess. You know, let me just double check here. I mean, I don't see it, so therefore I don't have it. It's not where it's supposed to be. All right, so I gotta buy some more. So in this case, I'll avoid mixing alcohol in the shellac, but I will use the isopropyl to clean up the brushes. Oh yeah, and the brushes, well, we have a bunch of these brushes like that. Okay, so, all right. Now they finished the rehearsals. Rehearsal was good? Huh? Oh, not finished yet. Oh. Oh, okay. All right. They're not finished yet. Okay. So, yeah, let's start with this. I'm just going to squirt some shellac. Oh, it's Dr. Jeffrey Boyle. I have one viewer. Where are the other people? I guess they gave up on us. So I don't want to do it here, but this is basically what I'll do. Because I don't want to spray the camera, right? I'm just going to squirt some. So this is going to be splashing, and there's going to be a mist of shellac, and this is my camera lens. So I don't want to do that. I'm simply going to do it outside a little bit here, right? Oh, it's clogged up. Oh, here. We only need a little bit. Super small amount. Okay. We always want to spray more than we actually need so that we have a so it doesn't evaporate, so it doesn't dry up too quickly, right? And now, here's my trick. I'm going to remove this spray cap and use the compressed air to blow out the rest of it. Okay, and I'm blowing in that direction. And I could actually see it come out. So this is now clean, right? Just a little more. Yeah. That's it. So now I just place it lightly on top, without pushing too hard because I don't want it to spray through again. And we're done with the shellac. Okay. Also on the workbench, I like to put, you know, a solid surface for these liquids right here. Okay, so let's talk about this first. So I'll be using one of the trays. This was just a routing template that I will never need anymore. So now it's this. And I have that little shellac here. So I'm going to be transferring from here onto here. Now, here it says yellow, 108. And trust me, this isn't yellow at all. So once you mix it, it's going to be very dark. Now, unfortunately, the packaging on these is not the best. This is more than we need. All right. So friends, you missed at the beginning of this. So you're gonna have to go to the replay after we're done. Okay, nothing's gonna happen now. And watch like around 1.5 minutes. You will see what I saw. Yeah. Okay. So we have this, and now let's zoom in a little bit. Let's illuminate it. So you can use microscope slides to mix the pigments and dyes with the shellac, and then place it on top of, let's say if you are touching up something here, and let's say that's a microscope slide, right? So you see through it, and now you're mixing on it, and then you're kind of color matching. Now, microscope slides come in different shades. It's got to be the one that's completely clear. I can't remember what it's called. But yes, some of them have like a green tint. Not those, obviously. So the clear ones. Now, yeah, here we are just touching up this here. And I guess what I could do is this. Yeah. Let's have a look. This is what we see. So this is the you know, natural relic around the headstock veneer. So we're just kind of going to match the feel of this. So what I guess want to do is just kind of put some tint on this, and maybe I want to mask it off. Actually, I guess that would be a good idea. Stay there. So I can put this here just in case. Okay. So we got. So I'm going to just put this here to mask off the nut, the side of the nut. And it looks like this. That's good enough. So this is the wood filler right here. And now we want to mix some of this dye with some shellac. Whatever they're eating smells good. I guess I haven't been invited. Okay. Yeah. It's not even the food. I wouldn't mind going there for other reasons. Yeah. All right. So I will use this brush. So what is this? Size, whatever. Okay. And how am I going to do this with a camera and everything? I think I need to migrate this whole thing here. Maybe I use another plate. How about this one? Right here. And maybe I zoom out so we'll have a medium shot and a close-up through the microscope. This isn't going to look perfect, okay? So, you know, we're not trying to make it look perfect. And here I have a piece of Teflon. And then I have alcohol here, just for the wash. That's alcohol, shellac. Okay. And just some Teflon. So I don't have a microscope slide. So this is going to turn darker. Just going to mix some here. And I'll show you through the microscope. You see how it's turning darker, right? So quite dark. So that's what they call yellow. So now how does this compare to this? Well, let's put some here. Quite dark. And now if we wipe it off, I mean, that's kind of like a match, right? So this is just adding some shellac now. You don't want it to look uniform, you see, because wood has some, you know, darker lines and some lighter areas, etc. And now we want to kind of blend it in. Oops, too much. That was just alcohol. And like I said, it's the wrong type of alcohol. We're cheating here. And, you know, I mean, fine, right? It's just fine. I don't even want to stress too much. That's fine, right? And now we also have, we saved from yesterday, a little piece. Now, where is it? I put it in a little bag, and I was just looking at it. That chipped off small little piece that I was thinking maybe we reglue it. Here it is. So let's examine it and then make a decision, right? That's inside of this bag. Where is it now? Here at the bottom. I don't think we'll end up using it, but you know, just in case. Okay, here it is now. And we just pick it up with the tape. Ah, come on. Is this where it came from? Like that? Yeah. So it had like some super glue spillage on top of it. There's really no practical reason why we should re-glue this one back on. I mean, it's not even matching what's underneath in terms of topography. So yeah, so we're not going to do that. I am still going to save it for now, just in case, I don't know what. Here it is. And I am simply going to use super glue. First, the thin formula. And I will flood it with super glue. Here it is. So now I'm going to take maybe a string end, or I have that tool that I made. So this is the looper or string end. I'll try this first. All right, so I'll pick up some, a little small amount of it. And here, let's see. There you go. So I'm not trying to glue the nut, but inevitably that's what I'm doing on the side. I am just trying to repair the finish. So that's the thin formula. Okay, I don't like to spill super glue on my workbench, so let's put it here. And then I have like a regular thickness. Okay. So this is still wet. So maybe for this one, let me see, I can use the string. Okay. You can see what it's doing. And I'm going to cut this a little shorter. So that I can use this little tip. Just spread it a little bit. Now, this needs a minute to harden. And then the question is, what about all this? And that's a good question. And the thing is that we don't have a budget to do like a whole cosmetic repair. So there was super glue spillage there from decades ago. Maybe we want to kind of dress it up a little bit here. So I feel maybe we can go back to the super thin one, and then just wick some of it here underneath the existing super glue. Just, I don't know even if I should be doing that. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. So this whole thing could take hours and days to complete the work, right? So now I am simply going to put a little bit here on the surface, and it kind of spreads like this just to stabilize this whole thing so it doesn't keep chipping off. All right. And now we put this away. Let me put it away before I spill it. And I can perhaps take a Q-tip. I only have one left here in the container. And here. Focus. So just a small improvement, okay? We're not really doing much. And now the question is, how long is this going to take to cure? Well, I have a spray. That's the accelerator right here. I don't like to spray it. But this is going to take a minute. So while it's doing its thing, let's see if I have any comments to read. Yeah, the boys are back. I don't think these are the original tuning machines, right? I don't know. I might ask the owner. So if I spray it, it's going to be a very, very quick little. And I like to keep the super glue away from wherever I'm spraying. Let's see. So yeah, just you know, so we understand each other. So to make this really nice, this would cost hundreds, if not thousands, right? So we're not doing that. Okay, let me spray it outside here a little bit. Less is more. So this thing smells bad. And wherever you can smell it, wherever you are, where you can smell it, if you have an open container of super glue, it'll harden that glue. Okay, that makes sense, right? I'm cleaning my brush before the shellac hardens completely. And you know what? That's perfectly fine the way it is. Okay, this is the guitar. It's got dings and super glue spillage everywhere. That's how it is. So now we can examine the other side, see if we even need to touch up anything. If we do, it's going to be very minor. We're good? Yeah. So I don't really consider this to be a real cosmetic repair. It's just part of installing the nut. You know, we can't just leave it the way it was. And we had to cut some corners. So yeah, I mean, I can mix up some more of this shellac thingy. And so once again, as a reminder from yesterday, this is not how we really install a nut, but we had to do something to make it happen. I just want to hide that filler. That's kind of brighter looking. Okay, it's fine. I know you saw that. No, that didn't happen. That little smudge. Okay, I'm not even going to put super glue there. And now we'll turn the guitar on its back. So and we are going to look at the transition between the headstock veneer and the nut. I think there might be something there, and we are going to use black color. If we even do anything there. How about this neck rest? Are we good? You know what? I'm looking at it from here. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to see something if I use the microscope. But how many people are going to look at this with a microscope? So, like this, it looks fine. There's like nothing there that stands out. So this nut, by the way, just is slightly narrower than what I'm feeling here. So we can't really. I like it when it's slightly bigger so that I can file it nicely and really blend it in, but we can't do it with this one because it's just a bit narrower. I mean, it's almost flush the way it is, but it's technically speaking slightly narrower. All right, so let's have a look at this. I mean, I almost don't want to do anything. But all right, I have this black pigment. And do I have a black dye? I do, right? What is this? Brown. Black. Right. Yeah. So what I want to do is I am just going to mix some black into this, because this is not perfectly black anyway. You know what? I'm not going to do anything. I mean, I can see this thing through the microscope, but now I'm looking at it, there's like nothing to see. All right, so we are done. Okay, that's it. So yeah, I'm not really set up here for real cosmetic repairs. I just don't have enough space. And some shops specialize in cosmetic repairs. So, not this shop. I've done some cosmetic repairs that I actually even recorded on video, and I haven't posted them yet on the main channel. So maybe that's a good reminder for me to edit them. Yeah, I think so. I could do that in the next few weeks. Okay, I'll clean up later. So now the cleanup, well, I do need to clean up the brush. So I have the alcohol. That's it, you know. Now, that's isopropyl. It should be ethanol. That's all I got. And because it's isopropyl, I don't want to lick the brush now, like this, right? To make sure it's pointy, because I need to put this on. And you know, this is so finicky, I'm going to use the microscope. Okay, so where are we? Because even if a single hair gets stuck, you ruin the whole brush. Okay, that's it. So yeah, don't lick it if you don't lick the brush if you use isopropyl alcohol to wash it, because isopropyl alcohol is toxic, right? You should never put it in your mouth. So the only alcohol that you can actually drink is ethanol. No other alcohol should go into the body. Even ethanol, you could say, is toxic, but it's not gonna make you go blind like this would. So, although you shouldn't really put alcohol directly on wounds, if you're going to put any alcohol on open wounds, it would be, once again, ethanol. Isopropyl alcohol is used to prep the skin before you put an IV needle or whatever, right? But not once there's an open wound. So friends, we are done with this project. This guitar is going back into the case. It's 9:45. So now the question is, am I going to work later? Later than reasonable. So yesterday I worked late. I went to bed around 5:30 a.m. or something like that. All right. But this is it. Now I put the guitar back in the case, and I'm going to text the customer, and he is going to pick it up on Saturday. Okay, that's that. Okay. Well, now I have 6 viewers, and once again, this is the end of this live stream. Sorry. So I have another guitar I want to work on tonight, hopefully. I've been meaning to work on that guitar for a couple of weeks now, because I think it's going to be like a 3-hour setup. So if I start at 10:30 and it ends up being a 3-hour setup, no, I don't think I want to do it tonight then. Yeah. It might be less and it might be more. I don't know. So the tops, so Dr. Chambi says, the tops look very similar to mine, but it's hard to tell since I don't often look closely at them. What tops? Do they say Guild on the back? On the back of what? On the back of the headstock? I don't think so. It says Guild on the headstock. There's a serial number, and it says Guild inside. And D-50. Yeah, there's a label that says Guild, model number D-50NT. That means natural. Serial number. There's a branding mark that says Guild on one of the, what it is called, this thing between the braces. We have glue squeeze out around the neck block. Yeah. Oh, it's already out of tune. Well, I don't know what you mean. It doesn't say Guild on the back. So here's the guitar. We have the old nut here. I'll put it here. Shit. Okay, friends. I gotta go. Oh, the tuners. No, no, no. It says Grover. The tuners on my guild says Guild on the back. I see. No, it says Grover. I think that's what it says. Grover. Yeah, those are Grovers. And it's a Gibson case. So things changed over the years and decades. Friends, I gotta go. I'm gonna take a break now, and I'm not sure if I'm done streaming for the day, for the night. I don't know. I think I might be done for the night. So thank you very much, and yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye-bye.